Intro music with upbeat and dramatic cinematic trailer music. Host. What's up, history buffs? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an epic tale of rebellion, empire, and a final decisive showdown that changed the course of Chinese history forever. We're talking about how the Ming Dynasty obliterated Mongol dominance in China, culminating in the legendary Battle of Buir Lake in 1388. Trust me, this is a story packed with drama, power struggles, and some serious underdog victories. Hit that like button if you're ready for some historical action. Picture this, the 13th century. The Mongol Empire, the largest contiguous empire in history, has swept across continents, and right in the middle of it all, China. Kublai Khan, the grandson of Genghis himself, establishes the Yuan Dynasty in 1271, the first time foreign rulers controlled all of China. They were unstoppable, or so it seemed. But hold on a second. Even the mightiest empires have their weaknesses. Fast forward a few decades and the Yuan Dynasty starts to crumble from within. We're talking serious mismanagement, corruption that would make modern politicians blush, and a social system that was basically a recipe for disaster. Check this out, their social structure was rigid. Mongols on top, no surprise there. Then you had the Simu, kind of like their foreign allies who got the VIP treatment. And at the very bottom, the Han Chinese, the vast majority of the population, treated like second-class citizens in their own land. Can you imagine the resentment brewing? The Yuan rulers weren't exactly winning any popularity contests with their policies. They basically banned Han Chinese from owning weapons. Talk about feeling powerless. They had secret police everywhere, and they used their Simu buddies to keep a close eye on the Han population. It was like living under constant surveillance. This didn't exactly foster unity, did it? And the economy? Oof. Let's just say the Mongol elite were living large while the Han farmers were getting squeezed dry. Crippling taxes on everything from rice to salt, forced labor. It was a system designed to benefit the few at the expense of the many. This kind of economic exploitation is a classic rebellion starter pack, and in 1351, the fuse was lit. Enter the Red Turban Rebellion. This wasn't your polite afternoon tea party. It was a full-blown uprising fueled by desperation and a burning desire for change. And rising from this chaos like a historical superhero, Zhu Yuanzhang. This guy, Zhu Yuanzhang, came from humble beginnings, but he was a strategic genius. He united the rebel factions in the south, and through sheer grit and brilliant leadership, he built a powerful force that was ready to take on the crumbling Yuan Dynasty. Talk about an underdog story. By 1368, the Yuan Dynasty was on its last legs, riddled with internal squabbles and a weakening military. Zhu Yuanzhang's armies marched on Dadu, modern-day Beijing, and the last Yuan emperor Toghon Temür had to pack his bags and flee back to the Mongolian steppes. Boom! The Yuan Dynasty was officially over and the Ming Dynasty was born, with Zhu Yuanzhang becoming the Hongwu emperor. But the story doesn't end there. The Mongols weren't completely gone. They retreated north and formed the Northern Yuan Dynasty, still a potential threat. The Ming knew they had to deliver a final decisive blow, and that brings us to 1388 and the epic Battle of Buir Lake. The Ming army, led by the brilliant general Shu Da, chased the Mongol forces deep into the steppes. At Buir Lake, the two powers clashed in a battle that would determine the fate of the region. And guess what? The Ming absolutely crushed them. It was a devastating defeat for the Mongols, shattering their ability to reclaim China and solidifying Ming rule once and for all. So there you have it. The Ming Dynasty, rising from rebellion, delivered the final blow to Mongol dominance in China at the Battle of Buir Lake. It's an incredible story of resilience, strategic brilliance, and the enduring spirit of a people determined to forge their own destiny. The Ming Dynasty went on to become a golden age in Chinese history, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire awe. What do you guys think? Were you surprised by the speed of the Yuan Dynasty's collapse? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more epic historical deep dives, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Outro music begins to swell.